I don't think I've gone a single season without making some kind of a mistake. Injury, crash, even when in university and rowing. There was always something that came up. This year, I made a pretty big one, and I did not prioritize my stretching or any core stability work. Short story of it is my back gave up. Started with waking up in the middle of the night with a really seized back. But I ended up realizing waking up in the middle of the night, seized back, get up in the morning, and it was still seized. But then, while it was seized for a few hours when I first woke up, it would go away by about 1 or 2 p.m. So it was ready to go for a bike ride. Hindsight, not the best idea, but dealing with it for about a week and a half, I gave it a little bit more thought, figuring out what was the real problem. So I started switching things out. I switched out my pillows, waited a few days, and it got a bit better. When it got better, I decided, well, I could go for a ride. I spent 3 days off the bike, strain's going away, it's getting better. Then the next morning, right back at square one again. I did this more than I care to admit, honestly. It took a really long time for me to finally put the two and two together. It's like the morning after a bike ride, my back's back to square one.
Sometimes you gotta pray for a victory. Yeah, I'm overzealous when I'm thinking about the cash flow. I never had no hand.
I decided to end up stretching since I determined that every morning my back was ruined. Perhaps stretching, doing some core work would help relieve pain. And surprise, it worked. Pain slowly started to get better. That took probably a good week and a half or so of doing core and stretching more frequently to get to that point. All of which, that time, I wasn't doing much on the bike. I knew what my problem was, at least meant I could learn from it.
But I'm hot now. They say life's a gamble. You gotta roll the dice. I risked a lot of different things just to live this life. I'm bad. You gotta pay the price. I've been through hell and back just to live this life. They say life's a gamble. You gotta roll the dice. I risked a lot of different things just to live this life. When you down bad, you gotta pay the price. I've been through hell and back just to live this life. I'm faced with a lot of different choices these days. Do a rock and roll Lex account of Blueface. The whole world know my name off a mixtape. I still got the same brothers since 6th grade.
In the end, the best thing you can do for yourself is do the boring stuff. Make sure you stretch after your rides or after any workouts. Make sure you do that core work to make sure your back doesn't give up. And that'll ensure you can ride more and for longer and be without pain, because that'll interrupt your season. So, yeah, see if we can stay on track. That's my guy. No, that's not.
And I stayed the same. I had teardrops running down my face.